Hey Sly, hey Carmelita.
Hey Sly, hey Carmelita, welcome to the stream.
Azrael, Jesse, Logan, welcome in. You about ready?
Almost.
Hey LD. Youngins and Zinnin, welcome in. Hey Primetime.
Welcome everybody to Blood Moon Wrestling Federation's bonus match episode. I'm your host, Crushing Kelly Black, alongside me, Chaos Reaper Atticus Black.
Hey.
Hey Primetime, welcome to the stream. This is what we got in store for today's show. We've got, I had some challenges written down, so trying to get some of those done today. Got Brooklyn Joker taking on Marcus Corbin. Diamond Sky taking on Violet Utaker. Colton Richards taking on Killian Utaker. Angela Corbin taking on Chase Nightwalker. Shulky taking on Kasara Utaker. Fatal 4-way elimination between Xander Black, Leon Young, Brandon Cuevas, and John Breakdown. 4-way elimination between Goddess of Pain, Demonia Nightwalker, Carmelita Fox, and Sunshine Marigold. Triple threat with DJ Springheel, Jose Blanco, and Jesse Jackhammer. And our main event, inside Hell in a Cell, Fatal 4-way 2 out of 3 pin sub, Ezra Black, Mr. Utaker, Paul Utaker, and Jake Bagwell. This matchup, we've got Extreme Rules, 2 out of 3, submission only. And I know Joker was talking about no time limit, but yeah, I put time limits on my most of my matches, so no. Bama Boy 9803, welcome to the stream. This is Blood Moon Wrestling Federation. I'm Crushing Kelly Black alongside me, the Chaos Reaper, Atticus Black, AI versus AI. Everybody role-playing their custom-created characters in the live chat. Sit back and enjoy the show.
No, there ain't no stopping us. Fly without boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I be moving fast. Call me a shooting star.
Starting off at 7 foot even weight, 285 pounds, from Brooklyn, New York, Brooklyn Joker.
Time to show
Now
who's
first,
in charge. Call me a shooting star.
made this challenge a while ago, so able to get around to it.
Didn't even get to cross.
What's up, Blaze McCoy?
Hey, Blaze.
Sit, stand, whatever you feel like it, Blaze.
I said I'm moving too far. Get to glass. You're looking at a shooting star. Got more than a couple of people going mad.
Then now for his opponents. Coming out at 7 foot even weight, 350 pounds, representing the Flaming Fire Moon Pack, Marcus Gordon.
Assimilated in a world infected. Am I the only one who's disconnected? I've tried to
Hey, LD, good to see you, sis.
care at all. I'm just a number with a name who's cracking. So at least one comes of it. I know there might be violence. I think we all know how this ends. And this ends. They want me to act like them. They want me to look like them. They want me to think like them. Better just blend in. But I won't fall in line this time. Where everything's black and white and everyone is surprised. No matter how much you shine, keep it all inside. But I won't fall in line this time.
Marcus able to dodge Joker. Shot to the midsection. Hey, Mystique, welcome to the stream. Yep, Joker wanted to challenge Marcus, so having that matchup tonight. Up kick to the face on Marcus, stomp to the arm. And now Joker trying to choke out Marcus. fun with that, Sarah. Slick kick to the spine from Marcus. Springboard maneuver by Marcus does not connect. Elevated belly to back suplex from Joker. Stomp to the arm. Joker with the gut wrench suplex. Action taken to the outside. And Marcus is trying to get out of his grip, but he ends up being dropped with multiple backbreakers. Backstabber on the outside to Marcus. Oh, geez, AJ, I'm sorry. That stinks. Leaping headbutt on the Joker. Joker eyeballing Marcus. Slammed down by Joker. Stop to the elbow. What's Joker have in mind? No laughing matter onto Marcus. Stop to the arm. Wrenching back on the head and neck. Trying to get him to submit. And Marcus will not tap. Jeez, that stinks, AJ. As Marcus gets cracked over the head with Janice. No laughing matter onto the floor. Brings Marcus to his feet. Oh, blocked by Marcus and then a smack to the face. Had him on the shoulders, and Joker was able to elbow his way off the shoulders. Stomp to the leg. Marcus grabbing onto his knee. Now, Joker thinking high risk. Flying elbow drop to the floor. Now, Joker pulling the door out from underneath the ring. Not able to utilize it. Marcus with a stomp to the midsection. And Joker sent back into the ring. Joker was going for that leaping neck breaker, did not connect onto Marcus. Springboard clothesline by Marcus. A flying headbutt off the top. Stomp to the spine. Big old splash off the top on the Joker. There's that leaping neck breaker on the Marcus. Stomp to the arm. Grabs him around the midsection and gut wrench powerbomb on the Marcus. The back, elbow in return. Clothesline. Double clothesline by Marcus. Triple. Joker slam face first, busted open by Marcus. Scooped up into a slam. Joker has Marcus up. Drops him with the snake eyes. Joker coming in with the light tube. Chucks it at Marcus. Doesn't bust apart. Bell clap and then the hip toss to counteract what Joker had in mind and send him into the ropes. Headbutt by Joker. And as Marcus is slammed down, now he's been busted open. Shots to the face. Hip toss into the bulldog choke. Now wrenching back on the head and neck. Marcus tapping out the first fall in favor of Joker. Multiple backbreakers onto Marcus. Then the elbow drop to the spine. Clothesline to the back, shoves Marcus down. Now trying to choke him out again. Creepy stalker chick can stay outside. Darcy doesn't even go here. Oh, Marcus has Joker up. Joker able to elbow his way off the shoulders. Well, Darcy can just bother people outside instead of infest. Better her outside than infesting my arena. And now the second fall in favor of Joker, and your winner is Brooklyn Joker.
You think you would have learned from Lilith and the Hunters that if people want to cause havoc and mayhem, they're just going to do it.
Yet she's necessary like a hole in the head.
Maybe so. But they're assholes. They're not going to listen.
Next up, Diamond Sky taking on Violet Utaker in a 30-minute Iron Man.
I keep waiting for this dream to win, but I guess this time I win. I was
Norman out first. At 5'6", weighing 133 pounds, from Dallas, Texas. She is one half of the new Wolf Moon Intergender Tag Team Champions, Diamond Sky. The Sky and Sunshine Marigold of Sunny Skies winning those titles over the past weekend at Reckoning.
I keep waiting for the world to end, but I guess I deserve this.
In her opponent, coming out at 5'8", weighing 136 pounds, from parts unknown, Violet Utaker. I swear Darcy thinks that she's the embodiment of Colton's mother, and she is so not. Mainly, the only reason they're supposed to be hearing their full names is if their mama and their daddy have them in trouble. Darcy is neither one, so she don't count. Oh my gosh, I love spiders. Hey, I don't like spiders either, but damn. This is a 30-minute Iron Man between mother and daughter. One of the challenges made when we were simply doing just regular challenge match shows. Colton, she thinks she has more power than, over you than she really does. Only way you need to be afraid of hearing your full name is if it's from your mama or your daddy, Alexander. Now it's Sky, raining the right hands onto Violet. To her armbar. Violet able to roll out of it into some type of head scissors, able to get her legs up to drop down Sky. Darcy, my godson isn't obligated to get anything off of you, so yeah, you can do it yourself. Violet with the headlock, wrenching on the head and neck of Diamond Sky. Knee shot to the face on Sky. Violet with the cover. Kick out by Sky. Again, that's still under the realm of you're not their parents. Vera don't have to listen to you neither. Evil Penelope, girl, you're just trying to make Darcy squeal, and I don't fault you for it. And even Revy's joining in on the fun. Violet sent into the corner, shot to the face. Sky, what does she have in mind? Oh, bringing Violet up with her, hooking her up for the avalanche pedigree into the cover. 2 count only on Violet, kicking out. Now, Sky wrenching on the arm yet again. Again, Violet able to roll through and twist Diamond Sky onto the mat. And then the drop kick from Violet. Perfectly logical. Mira, perfectly logical. As Sky with the sledgehammer gets a pin. Only a 2 count on Violet. I don't fault Evil Penelope for doing that. Pendulum slam, dropping Diamond Sky into her face, and Darcy's running off screaming. Yeah, you're not getting any sympathy from anybody. No. Violet has Sky up, silver bullet into the floor, into the cover. And Sky kicking out at 2. Hell's Gate submission onto Diamond Sky. And Sky not tapping out. Now Violet teeing off on her mama with the barbed wire bat. Sky able to get back up. Shot to the face. Leaping neck breaker onto Violet. Yeah, no, exactly, Revy. Oh, for fuck's sake, Darcy. Really? One, he'll never be your future husband. 2, I think you just called Revy something that would make her want to put boots to asses on you. Exactly, Colton. You know exactly what she did wrong. Yeah, you know exactly what she did wrong. Revy, if you find her still anywhere on the property, you have carte blanche to just whoop her ass. I'm giving you permit. You don't need to worry about her not being a member of the roster. She's just that much of a pain in the ass. One-legged drop kick off the top on the Sky and Violet the cover. And a kick out at 2. Leaping on prettier on the sky. Violet going for the cover. I'm the owner and proprietor of BMWF, and I approve that message delivered by one Remy Corbin. Now, battle back on the outside. Sky has her up in the powerbomb position, but Violet able to punch her way free. I don't know who the hell you calling daddy, but whoever that is probably ain't no member of the roster. Violet sent gut first into those steel steps. Turned over by Sky. Yanks back on the leg. Sky working over the extremities of Violet. And sees Violet getting back to her feet. Lock up. Oh, I don't know if Sky was planning on a spear there, but Violet is able to sidestep it. Now, Violet with the upwards knee shots to the back and then drops her on her head. Hey, Storm, welcome to the stream. Oh my gosh, Dark Scarlet. I guess the youngins have found someone fun to pick on. Covered by Violet. And the first ball going to Violet. What the hell? Oh my god, Remy. Anywho, Diamond Sky has Violet draped over the mid rope and drops a leg drop over the back of her neck. Submission applied. Looks like Hell's Gate, maybe the Hell's Gate submission. I couldn't tell because the damn referee was in the way.
The referee's always in the way. I don't even have.
Well, somebody's got to do the job of making the counts and trying to be in and out of the ring and climb up to the top when they're not an official competitor.
Yeah, well, Nacho would disagree. He would say the number 3 doesn't exist. Tap outs are just them high-fiving the ground, and that knockouts are just them taking a quick nap.
And Diamond Sky just got busted open by Violet. Oh geez, now her dad's trying to get in on talking crap. Yeah, no. I think AJ just said, "Shut up, go to your room, you're grounded." As Sky gets Violet to tap out, tying things up between the two. Kick out by Violet. Oh my goodness. Russian leg sweep by Sky into the punches on Violet. Spinning with kick to the back. Covered by Diamond Sky. Okay. Maybe saying her full name for some reason? The only reason you're considering him being mean to you is because he don't want you. Just saying. As Violet gets slammed face first onto the trash can by Sky, and then the trash can chucked at her face, and she's now busted open. Oh, jeez. High risk maneuver off the top rope did not connect for her. Sky landed. Not on Violet. Oh boy, Revy. Cover. And another fall in favor of Violet. Is Revy taking tips from NXT? Oh, Sky slams Violet down onto her back. I highly doubt she will regret that, Darcy. And the more you keep saying her that, calling her by that other name, the more in trouble you get. Upwards kick is from Sky to Violet, kick to the midsection. Sets her up into the swinging neck breaker. Sky with the cover. And Sky ties it back up. And the Reaper's grasp applied onto Sky, getting the lead back for Violet. Now that pendulum slam into the pin. And Violet lengthening the lead. 5-3. Sky dropping down on Violet, raining the punches. Shot to the face. Grapple from behind. Leaping neck breaker onto Violet. Ezra in they're just there in times before Revy goes literally feral. Violet with the cover. Only a 2 count on Sky. Should we allow Isabella to kill Darcy? Okay.
You should know me by now, babe. I just kind of let them do things. You know, touch the hot stove, it'll burn your hand, I'm not gonna stop you. If it fucks you over, cool. If not, hold on.
And this is probably why our son just fucked around and is gonna find out in the main event tonight.
Oh, like I said, if he wants to make the challenge, if he wants to stake claims, then he can back him up. He doesn't seem that afraid to me. I wasn't afraid when I made the challenge at his age. Why would he be any different?
Well, if he gets his butt whooped, then he gets his butt whooped.
If he gets his butt whooped, then it's a learning experience, and he'll do just as I did, and he'll get better from the experience. I made the same challenge. I lost the challenge. I got I asked when I made the challenge the first time against Jake Paul in the street. If he loses, he loses. He'll learn.
Hell, I've had to deal with the same shit as far as their spouses too.
Yeah, well, he'll have to deal with them too afterwards. Like I said, he made that challenge when all 6 of them were in the ring.
So let's see if his mouth wrote a check he can cash. Violet ahead at 7-3 in this matchup. And Isabella is trying to get Rebby in on the it's going after Darcy. But I think Rebby is a little bit occupied.
Yeah, you think?
Oh, it was either that or Rebby commits murder. Okay. Can you get me one of my fruit punch Gatorades?
Yeah.
Thank you. Darcy, do not go snipping around my son. To be the hookup with Colton. It's never gonna happen. Plus he's too busy not only preparing for his match in the main event, but also trying to keep Rebby from killing you. Count your blessings. And be done. Cover. And a fourth fall in favor of Diamond Sky. And Colton just basically told you exactly what he thinks of ya. Thinks you're a psycho bitch. So yeah, ain't gonna happen. Yeah, some people, some guys like a little crazy in their women, but you're too crazy for Colton. Another fall in favor of Diamond Sky. Springboard drop kick to the face on Violet. Sky with the scoop slam onto Violet. Leg caught. Shot to the face and multiple punches from Violet. Sky slams Violet face first into the turnbuckle, turns her into the corner, and ends up eating an elbow to the face. A conscience and a personality that Colton can stand. And she's not a creepy stalker chick. That's not his thing. It's not what attracts him. Isabella attracts him, not you. Because it's not just about looks that make you pretty. It's how you are as a person. And you're not endearing yourself to him by chasing after him like you are. Back burst into the corner onto Diamond Sky. Now Violet with a foot choke, then a stomp to the chest. Thank you. Covered by Violet. And another fall in Violet's favor. Drop to a hold into the heel hook. And Violet able to turn things over. the midsection. Into the code red, going for a pin. And another fall in favor of Violet. Hey, Patty. And Isabella handling Darcy, putting her in a submission. And I can see from the on the monitor from up here in the booth, yes, Guy and Violet are really whooping on each other based on how their faces are bloodied and bruised up. And Sky with a fall in her favor. Looks like 10-7 in Violet's favor. I wonder, Andromeda reversing getting rid of all the bugs and everything. Diamond Sky exiting the ring. Changes her mind about utilizing that hockey stick. Stomp to the arm. Elbow to the midsection from Violet. Kick the midsection. After in the powerbomb position, drops her down into the pin. And another fall in the favor of Violet. You take her.
Can't say I'm surprised by Andromeda's actions.
Well, if she can go about it on a better path, then maybe I'll be a little bit more accepting. And another fall in favor of Violet.
It's not about trusting her, Isabella.
It's about basically her going on a better path where you and Colton are left alone to have your relationship. And
Oh, it's not just that. Like I said, it's not about trust. I don't expect Isabella to trust Darcy. I don't trust Darcy, and I doubt Andromeda trusts her.
I don't trust her either.
But it's about giving people the chance to prove themselves so they can change, rather than immediately throwing them to the side just because you don't like or agree with what they're doing. There are some situations like from the Hunters to where they are irredeemable. With someone like Darcy and people who are just being assholes just because they don't have anybody to relate to or don't know any other way, yeah, they can be redeemed. I was one of them. I was a fucking dick when I fucking first came into the fucking business, and Tiny and Lita wanted to ring my ass 6 ways from fucking Sunday on various occasions.
Yes.
But Tiny gave me a chance to change, and I took that chance and did something. So, it's not about trusting them. I highly doubt Tiny trusted me right from the get-go until I started proving that I couldn't be trusted. But it still doesn't mean people don't deserve the chance to be able to prove that they can.
Well, to me, it's a wait and see. If she does go on a better path, then she does. And another fall in favor of Violet. Really? Lilith was planning on using Darcy to destroy Violet's celestial keys and take Violet's powers to give to Lilith. Interesting. Once again, Lilith getting her fingers in the cookie jar once again, where it don't belong.
Huh?
Explanation in the live chat. Apparently, Lilith is why Darcy is acting this way. Basically, according to her, Lilith was planning on using her Darcy to destroy Violet's celestial keys, take Violet's powers to give to Lilith, and basically Darcy is supposedly doing all of this to try and keep her family alive. And wanting her to take out Isabella to make Colton lose control of his powers so she can take those too. And as young and impressionable as Darcy is, I have no doubt that that was too good to pass up for Lilith in whatever she had planned. Another fall in favor of Sky, and now to our armbar, Violet with the tap out. Pretty much, it's just those keys are just an extension of what she was born to be as far as her abilities.
Keys help Violet control the power more, but power still inherently exists. It's basically once you use an item or a power long enough, your body will adapt to that power to the point where you no longer need the item to help you use it.
You basically build up a tolerance where you don't need much to bring that power forward.
Violet's been using those keys for as long as I can remember, so
Yep.
I would imagine those keys' powers already exist inside of her without access to the keys themselves.
Cover on the Sky. And another fall in her favor, and that is it.
I know this for a fact because Lilith's key is a key that opens a void, and she doesn't need the key in order to open and close the void. She's been able to tap into the power of her key and everything it can do without needing to actually have access to the key itself. So I'd imagine the same would go for Violet.
Next up, we've got Colton Richards taking on Killian Utaker. At one point during these challenge matches, Colton did make a challenge out to Killian. So it's happening tonight. Coming out first at 5'11", weighing 217 pounds, from Dallas, Texas, Colton Richards. And Darcy just ended up disappearing through a portal thanks to Lilith. And Andromeda with her still managed to be able to do a water portal. The effects of that one weapon wore off. No, she's happy. She's happy with water portals back. She has too much fun making people wipe out, so she's glad to have that ability back. Coming out next, at 6'6", weighing 228 pounds, from the outer circles of hell, Killian Mutaker.
Mind is racing, heart is pacing, everything I wanna taste it, I embrace it. Gotta have the patience, dedication, never leave a moment wasted. Chasing
This is
greatness.
Extreme Rules 2 out of 3
It's kinda
free
funny that they
submission.
slept on me.
Balls
Here's a
count
couple
anywhere.
things that you know about me. No plan B, just a one-way ticket. This is what it takes, that's the difference. I've been waiting for this all my life.
And again,
It's
we're
my
trying to
time,
exert control.
hesitate. I take down, stand my ground. Look at all the valleys that I made it through. You're looking at somebody with too much to lose. The sacrifice is made every day. It's the price I pay.
Matchup after this, same steps between Angela Corbin and Chase Nightwalker. Nobody did Dark Scarlet. Nobody did. Unfortunately. Yeah. Dragon Twist Cutter right off the bat by Colton. Goes for a quick pin. Kick out at 2. Kick to the face from Killian. Springboard into the Tornado DDT. Stomp to the back on Colton. Colton and Killian trading shots. And for some reason, exit has been blocked, so Lilith can't drag Darcy away. Killian into the ropes. Drop kick through the ropes onto Colton. Colton able to kick Killian away on the outside. Lock up. Sends Killian towards the ring apron. Drop kick onto Killian's chest. And Colton with the double axe handle. I love you so much, Liliana. Cover on Killian. Kick out at 2. First STO onto Killian. Colton with the cover. And first fall in Colton's favor. Sends Killian across the floor. Gut first into those steel steps. Liliana's having no problems trying to foil Lilith's plans and of just any dastardly destruction. That's right, Dark Scarlet. It's Liliana to the rescue. Liliana willing to do what she needs to do to make sure nobody else gets zapped under the control of Lilith unwillingly. Elbow to the face, strikes to the midsection. Colton with a flurry of offense into that Hurricane Rana. Oh, now has a steel chair in hand. Teeing off onto Killian. Damn it, Emma. Oh boy. Like, Lilith is a garden tool. A garden tool? She's a ho-ho. Oh my god. Killian dropped flat onto his face. Cover. That is it. Holy cannoli. Your winner is Colton Richards. Congratulations, Colton. Willing to do what it takes to prove himself, and he's sure doing that. Maybe still on that high from this past weekend at Reckoning, taking Nathaniel down in that Iron Man match. Next up, same steps, 2 out of 3 pin sub between Angela Corbin and Chase Nightwalker. Somebody else having a tantrum? Anywho. Coming out first, at 5'10", weighing 210 pounds. Representing the Flaming Fire Moon Pack, Angela Corbin. And Liliana, it's like she's playing dodgeball. So this is a ball, she's dodging a wheel.
You can't deny you got that feeling in your bones. Ready to go? Are you ready to go? From east to west to LAX to Tokyo, don't you know? No, no. Falling like angels out of the dark and into a dream. Come on, you faithful. Light up the sky for all to see. We're falling like angels.
Another challenge that was at one point made out by Angela in one of those challenge matches. Found a way to get this done on tonight's episode. And now her opponents. Coming out at 6'7", weighing 324 pounds. From Memphis, Greece, Chase Nightwalker. Oh no, she's duplicated.
So all together.
Making people scream all over the goddamn place backstage. Chase with the double foot stomp onto Angela. Jawbreaker by Angela in return. Kick to the midsection. Lock up. Takedown by Chase. Bringing the right and left hands onto his Aunt Angela. Upwards knee shots to the midsection on Chase. And on the way back up, Chase with the jawbreaker, then the knee shot to the face. Darcy, just chill out in the skybox. I know she can be scary, but you're around good people with this in that skybox. You'll be okay. Drop kick to the face, dropping Chase. Liliana just found a bunch of members of the crew. Hearts missing. Trail of blood leading to Arya's locker room. Lily, do what you gotta do to make sure Arya's okay. Because a lot of I guess those bright shades of crimson red may have been blood bursting out all over the freaking place and all those locations. There's Angela with the brainbuster on the Chase into the cover. Hey, Morgana. Good to see you, sweetie. Chase sent to the ropes. Grabbed by the scruff of the neck, and Chase is driving the elbows into Angela. Sent her to the ropes. Elbow to the face, drops her. Hockey stick in hand, ready to tee off on Angela. Knocked out of hand by Angela. Suplex. Chase beckoning Angela to her feet. Looked like she may have dodged whatever Chase had in mind. Chase has her up now. Kick to the face. First ball in the favor of Chase Nightwalker. Son of a bitch. Members of security rush into the back, as well as Liliana. Hunter's arrow to the back of Arya Hawthorne as she lays in a pool of blood with a note from Trevor and Nathaniel. Again, unwelcome guests. And how deeply embedded that arrow is on Arya. As that is it. The winner of this matchup is Chase Nightwalker. Isabella running to the back to heal Arya. And Rebby, after some fun, ends up hearing what's been going on and trying to run out and help too. Next up, inside Hell in a Cell, 30-minute Iron Man between Shulky and Kasara Utaker. I know, Morgana, you were rooting Chase on in his matchup tonight. Coming up first at 6'7", weighing 230 pounds, from out of this world, Shulky. Trevor just nabbed Arya and Isabella as Isabella was trying to help her out. Coming out at 5'6", weighing 130 pounds, from the outer circle of hell, Kasara Utaker.
Almost all my life they told me that I couldn't. Dreaming every night they told me that I shouldn't. Told me that I should've quit, that I'll never finish it, that I'll never reach the top and no one knows that I exist. But I kept climbing, kept grinding every day, and I kept writing everything I had to say. Now they wanna shut me up, shut me in, shut me out. Yeah, I'd be mad too if someone made me shut my mouth. But it's different when you never had a voice.
And Colton trying to run off to Isabella's location. Shoki slamming Kasara onto the back of her head. Shoki with the DDT onto Kasara. Trapezius claw applied by Shoki.
Hey, Tiffany.
Hey, Tiffany, welcome to the stream. Springboard dropkick onto Shoki. Series of strikes. Hurricane Rana takedown by Kasara. Shoki sent into the ropes. Flapjack onto Shoki. Stomp to the back. Stomp to the back of the head. Now Shoki with the double handed and tossing Kasara across the ring. Boot to the face on Kasara. Elbow to the drop to the back. Kasara propped up top. Hand to the throat. And nice counter by Kasara into that arm drag off the top. Cover on Kasara. Kick out. Shoki bringing the right hands to the face on Kasara. Kasara punching her way out of the powerbomb position. And nice takedown on Shoki into the cover. 2 count only. Cover. 2 count only. Please drop the menu. Thank you. Battling back and forth between that cell door and the ringside. Now in the back portion, Shoki sent across the floor. Battling back and forth. Punch to the face from Kasara. Jawbreaker from Shoki. Shoki sent gut burst into those steel steps. Continuing to battle around ringside. Uppercut to Shoki. Shoki firing a punch right back. sending Kasara to the floor. Continuing to battle in the back half. Shoki just sideswiping those drop kicks from Kasara, and then the jawbreaker from Kasara. Uppercut from Shoki. And shot to the face busts Shoki open. Again, able to sidestep those drop kicks. Shot to the back, sending her over those steel steps. Shoki sent to the floor. Uppercut. It's Shoki. Elbow in return. And now Kasara has been busted open too. Kasara brought back to her feet. And then drop face first onto that ring apron. Kasara sent to the floor. Basically, Shoki and Kasara keeping the action on the floor, but in between the Hell in the Cell and the ringside. Not the area where they can get any pins or submissions, but still, every aspect of Hell in a Cell they use to your advantage. Kasara ascended those steel steps. Series trading shots around ringside. Kasara bringing Shoki back to her feet. This time the dropkick does connect. Kasara sent to the floor. Uppercut to the face from Shoki. And Kasara sent to the steel, but does not go through the cell wall. Headbutt to the back. Punch to the face. Shoki just tossing Kasara around. Jawbreaker in retaliation by Kasara. He's a shot to the face. Uppercut from Shoki. Jawbreaker to Kasara. And send to the ring apron. Kasara stepped back into the ring. Shoki hyped up for something. Eats an elbow to the face. Set up into a submission by Kasara. And first ball going to Kasara. with that submission. Pendulum into that DDT onto Shoki. Moonsault off the top into the cover on Shoki. And second ball in her favor. Kasara sent flying out of the ring. Kips up, gets back into the ring, grabbed from behind. Shoki with the elbow shots to the midsection of Kasara. Sends her into the ropes. Boot to the face on the return trip. Now Kasara in the bear hug. And now another F-ball in the favor of Shoki. Cover. Kick out at 2. Shot to the midsection by Kasara. And Kasara whipped into the corner. Back in that bear hug. And Kasara tapping out. Shoki, hand around the throat. Eats an elbow to the side of the face. Action back into the ring. Double clothesline by Kasara. Triple. He sent flying out of the ring to the outside. The ring. That's Kasara gearing up for spear into the mat, into the cover. And another fall in Kasara's favor. Kasara dropping Shoki onto the back of her head. Kasara underhook face buster onto Shoki. Kasara slammed down onto her back. Punch to the face. Kasara fighting out of the corner. Shot to the back. Set up into that submission yet again. And Shoki with the tap out. Another fall in Kasara's favor. Cross arm German suplex. Into the cover by Kasara. And a kick out at 2. Shoki bring Kasara to her feet. Leg caught. Scoop slam onto Kasara. Scoop slam onto Shoki. Kasara going up top. Lion elbow drop onto Shoki. Series of maneuvers into the rolling pin. And Shoki with the fall in her favor. Into that bear hug. And Kasara tapping out. Another fall in Shoki's favor. Shoki going into the cover. 2 count only. Lion elbow by Shoki into the cover. Kick out by Kasara. Shoki lifts up Kasara for the Gamma Bomb. Another fall in her favor. Kasara, the cover. 2 count only. Kasara up top, missing that elbow drop. But comes firing back with a shot to the midsection. Set up again into that submission. Another fall in favor of Kasara. Shoki sent flying out of the ring to the outside. Uppercut to the face of Shoki on the outside. Sends Kasara into the steel. Punch the face. Elbow return. Another fall in favor of Kasara Utaker with that pin attempt. Boot to the face from Shoki. Kick to the midsection. Set up once again for that Gamma Bomb. Into the cover. Continuing to battle on the outside. Uppercut to the face from Kasara. Battling on the outside. Uppercut to the face from Shoki. Lock up. Another uppercut. Wrapped from behind. Battling outside the cell near the barbed wire barricade. Kasara whipped onto the floor. Block. Shot to the face. Out as Shoki is whipped onto the floor, Kasara going to the top. Now waiting for Shoki to head up to the top, right there to greet her. He dropped to the face of Shoki. And why is Kasara smacking her own ass? I don't know.
Because Leon's not in there to do it for her.
Perhaps. Drop onto the arm, and now looked like a double axe handle from Kasara. Leg caught. Upward enziguri to counter. And a boot to the face drops Kasara. Up kick to the face from Kasara in return. Kasara with a series of strikes and kicks. Double foot stomp to the midsection. Bot base breaker onto the top of the cell. Stomp to the arm. Stomp to the back of the arm. Kasara with the Salida del Sol. Swinging neck breaker. It's some swinging cutter on the Shoki. And slamming Shoki face first. Now lifts her up by the hair and slams Shoki on that ceiling. They're either gonna have to climb down or fall through that ceiling in order to get back into the ring. And the gamma bomb on the trusses of that top of the cell. What's Shoki have in mind? Pass her up. Tombstone pile driver onto Kasara. Shoki just working Kasara over. Dropping down on the arm and shoulder. So Kasara yeeted across the top of that ceiling. Up. Scoop slam into right back inside to the ring. And Shoki drops right in to make the cover. It only gets a 2 count. Sorry, going back up top. Lion elbow drop connects. Well, you'll end up facing her on Monday. You can tell her all about it then.
To be fair, I stole it from Blaze.
Well, then, Blaze is no longer on the roster. He can't complain unless he's on in someone else's company.
Oh, he doesn't complain. He just likes to point it out every now and again whenever I use it on the TV.
Oh well. He'll live.
I'd hope so. I'd hate to think of the alternative.
Shoki up top. Sora with the setup. Spanish fly off the top.
This is why I never trust my opponents in the ring. It usually ends up in some sort of a setup.
Jeez. Shoki dumped onto her head with that German suplex. Shoki hooking the arm and rolling into it. Hasn't had much luck getting out of that bear hug. So
3 quick falls for Shoki, giving her the lead with less than 30 seconds left.
up kick to the face. Stomps into the corner. And just as she was dropping the knees onto the chest of Shoki, holy fucking a half, Shoki with the win. Well, at least we really know that Hulks can bleed red.
You think the red one bleeds green?
I don't know. Congratulations to Shoki. Next up, Fatal 4-Way Elimination. Xander Black, Leon Young, Brandon Quabos, and John Breakdown. Coming out first at 5'4", weighing 200 pounds. Oh, from Omaha, Nebraska, Xander Black.
I've got a sharp stick I keep in my pocket. I speak volumes, never utter a word. When you strike a match, a fire will happen, but the line between the smoke and the flames get blurred.
Yes, Ted.
Don't you
Your
see
Bobby
the
Sanders fight.
You're in way over your head. You're gonna drown in the things that you said. Time has come and gone for words. 1,000 threats I've heard before. But words are cheap, but lies are big to take. Time has come and gone for words. 1,000 threats I've heard before. And all your words are to debate today. It's a paradox, a mystery, a riddle, a door in your face, and only I have the key to understand. You'll be caught in the middle, caught in a web by being spun by me. Don't you see the writing on the wall?
All my life I've been told the same old. Don't step out, don't test the mold. We know you're Kanye, we know you so much better than you know yourself. See the ones that won't engage me are the same Triana cage.
And out next at 5'11", weighing 195 pounds, from Chicago, Illinois, Leon Young.
Spend a lifetime to box with death. And we'll dance with the devil till there's no songs left. So do you see me? Do you see what I've become? I'm not the same beast, no. I leave a scar on all I touch. You think you know me now? Is it better than I know myself? I know it hurts like hell, admitting just how you've misjudged. You don't know me, you cannot hold me. The path I'm on, no fit the old me. I bear my soul as a keeper for hope. Begin to chase these taste for blood. Still and real young, no sing, no gold. Trust no fool and you won't get sold. Never fear the dark, no, it just became. And when the lights go dead, you better pray you're safe, God. Cause it's been a lifetime, still boxing with death. And we'll dance with the devil till there's no songs left. I try to keep my cool and not let this hate win.
And out next, at 6'9", weighing 275 pounds, from Newark, New Jersey, the rebellious soldier, Brandon Cuevas. Final competitor. Coming out at 5'9", weighing 228 pounds, from Charlottesville, Virginia, John Breakdown. It's a four-way elimination. Calls count anywhere.
to shed its skin. From the will of a man-made genocide, we cover all. From the bowels of the
4 men are ready. Brandon going after Xander. Leon with the shot to the face on the John breakdown. Then Leon going after Brandon. It's a kick to the face. Breakdown with the cover on the Brandon. Leon tosses the trash can into the ring. Gets taken down and busted open by Xander. Then a punch to the face of Xander from Breakdown. Leon driving Breakdown onto his head. And Brandon dropping Xander with the snake eyes. Suplex onto Breakdown by Leon. Xander on the outside with the light tube just chucks it at Breakdown's head. Then the Claymore kick to the face. Brandon with the one-legged drop kick on Leon inside the ring. Dark Patty watching her son Xander in action. Superman punch to the face of Xander, then the knee drop, busting Xander open. And Brandon turns his attention to Breakdown. Breakdown sent gut burst to the steel steps by Leon. Leon turns his attention to Xander. Sends him so he collides with Brandon. Now Xander sent face first into that ring post. Breakdown tried to get in some offense on Leon. Got hip toss, shot to the face. German suplex, ripcord, lariat combination from Leon on the Breakdown. Now Leon raining the right hands to the face on Brandon. Xander going after Leon. Underhook. Death Rider. Onto Leon. And now Brandon going after Xander. Knee shot to the face. And then Brandon turns his attention to Leon. Breakdown changing his mind about utilizing that trash can and crotch chops everybody. Xander has that sledgehammer in hand, not able to utilize it thanks to Breakdown. Dropping onto the knee. Leaping senton connects. Brandon working over Leon. Double knees to the spine. Back into the ring, the Xander Breakdown kick to the midsection. Swinging neck breaker onto Xander. As Brandon unable to utilize that sledgehammer, now Breakdown trying to make mincemeat out of Xander's face with some punches. Chucks that trash can at his head. As Brandon gets sent across the floor on the outside. Xander able to get out of the way of that double axe handle off the top. Roundhouse to the face on breakdown cover. Kick out at 2. And Brandon whipping Leon with that safety cone. And then gets cracked in the face with the trash can on his way back into the ring. And then take kindly to that, winding up the arm. Now Brandon sent onto that ring apron by breakdown. And Xander going after both big men. One-legged drop kick from Brandon onto Xander. Now he's fighting against breakdown. Knee drop onto breakdown, and then Brandon gets cracked in the face with that safety cone. Punch to the face, connects, but Leon ends up being dumped onto his head with that underhook German suplex. Xander sent to the ropes, speared into the mat, into the cover by Brandon. Kick out at 2. Brandon has Xander up. GTS to the face, and Xander has been eliminated. Leon going for the cover on Brandon. 1 count only. Kick out at 2 by Brandon. Breakdown going after Leon. Kick to the midsection. Leon drop throat first onto the top rope. And gets clobbered over the head with Janice into the cover. Kick out at 2. Covered by breakdown. 2 count only. GTS the face. Leon going for the cover on breakdown. And Brandon not liking Leon going in on his hard work, so he busts up that pin attempt. Takedown by breakdown into the roll-up. Kick out at 1. Clothesline into the corner on Brandon. Breakdown with the double axe handle to the spine. Leon with the barbed wire bat to the back of breakdown, going for the cover. Kick out at 2. And Leon has eliminated John Breakdown. It's down to Brandon and Leon. Out the back, chop block to the knee on Brandon. Leon dropped throat first onto the top rope. Tried to tee off with the barbed wire bat. Got kicked in the face with the Claymore kick into the cover. That is it. Your winner of the matchup, Leon Young. Congratulations to Leon Young. And now on to another four-way elimination matchup. The Goddess of Pain, Demonia Nightwalker, Carmelita Box, and Sunshine Marigold.
You say that I'm psychotic, but then you like it like that. It's like every time the conversation changes, and I want you right back.
Out first at 5'10", weighing 200 pounds, from Every Man's Nightmare, the Goddess of Pain.
It's like every time I walk into the room, you know you want what I have. I have. Turn it on, turn it off. Can't tell if I love you right back. Moving in, moving on. Turn it on, turn it off. Can't tell if I love you right back, but you love me like that. Light bulb goes off in your head. You say I'm a little odd. I love to make a mess. Guess I'm a little unconventional. Guess I'm a little unconventional. Guess I'm a little.
And out next, Essex would even weighing 150 pounds, from Dublin, Ireland, Demonia Nightwalker.
Faded out of breath, life falls to gray. Hope of the hopeless, and I pray without a prayer. Cut my cover out in the hollow between. You find the venom in me, rip my world apart. In the sorrow beneath, you find the devil in me. Stay forever in the light. I awaken all your eyes. I still hear the call of life. I'm taken.
Well, Killian, I guess didn't make it easy on you, so you're just paying it forward.
Falls to gray. Hope of the hopeless. Now only lost remain. Tear my head apart. A broken life has left me torn apart. Stay forever.
And now our next competitor. Coming out at 5'8", weighing 145 pounds, from Paris, France, Carmelita Fox. Well, those are valid, very, very valid reasons. Fulton. And last but not least, coming out of box with 6 weighing 136 pounds, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, she is one half of the brand new Wolf Moon Intergender Tag Team Champions, Sunshine Marigold. Titles won alongside Diamond Sky as Sunny Skies in that tag team fatal 4-way back at Reckoning. The first championship won in their time of Diamond Sky and Sunshine Marigold being in this company. So, hard fought. Swinging neckbreaker by Goddess onto Carmelita. Sunny going after Demonia. Takedown by Demonia onto Carmelita. Now Demonia turns her attention to Goddess, and Goddess with the chop block to the back of the knee. Sunny going for the cover on Carmelita. And kick out right off the bat by Carmelita. Hip toss onto Goddess by Demonia. Sunny. Oh, double team by Sunny and Demonia onto Carmelita.
Hey, Catherine.
Hey, Catherine. Good to see you, niece. Goddess slamming down Carmelita. And Demonia going for a pin on the Sunny. Kick out at 1. Demonia with the cover on Goddess. And that was busted up by Carmelita, and Demonia booted her in the face for it. Demonia has Carmelita up. Power bomb. On the outside, we got Sunny and Goddess battling back and forth. Demonia whipping Carmelita with that safety cone. Goddess going up top as Sunny gets back into the ring. Looks like a submission applied onto Demonia by Sunny. And Demonia able to fight her way out of it. Face first into the turnbuckle goes Sunny. Demonia has her up top and gets shoved off the top. Oh, what does Sunny have in mind up there? Flying crossbody into the cover on Demonia. Kick out at 1. Lita and Goddess by the rampway. Goddess whipped near that barricade. Takedown by Demonia onto Sunny. Poison Rana onto Goddess by Carmelita. Demonia changing her mind about utilizing that trash can. Demonia gets whipped right back on into the ring by Sunny. Carmelita going after Goddess as Sunny goes the long way around to get in the middle of Goddess and Carmelita. And Demonia comes firing back out. Clothesline to the back of the head. And Demonia laughing at something. Maybe she's having quite a blast with this matchup. And Goddess going into the ring to get that safety cone. And Demonia turning her attention back to Sunny. Drop kick to the back. And Demonia slamming down Goddess. Sunny with the shot to the back on Demonia. Elbow in return. Demonia sends Goddess back into the ring. Arm dragged by Sunny on Demonia into those steps. Back into the ring. Carmelita going after Goddess. Now all four in the inside. Carmelita locked in for the booty buster by Goddess into the cover. Kick out at 2. Sunny whipping Carmelita into the corner. Sliced bread onto Carmelita into the cover. And Carmelita box. First one to be eliminated. And then Sunny, right after that elimination, goes through the ropes, diving onto Goddess. Goddess with the upward enziguri to the face of Sunny. Gets set gut first to the steel steps by Demonia. And Sunny with the scoop slam on Demonia. And the battle of the blondes between Goddess and Sunny. No, out the back into the tornado DDT onto Demonia from Goddess. Now, lock up between Sunny and Goddess, setting her gut first into that steel steps. Grabs the barbed wire bat. And goes back out of the ring, clobbers Sunny, chucks it at Demonia's head. Sai being very supportive of Carmelita after her part in this matchup. Covered by Sunny. Kick out at 2 by Goddess. Oh, smack to the face by Demonia on Sunny. Now lock up between Goddess and Demonia. Goddess dropping Demonia throat first onto the top rope. Now Sunny with them jabs onto Goddess. Dropping an elbow into the cover. Kick out at 2. Drop kick to Goddess. Sunny standing moonsault connects as Demonia sending those steel steps into the ring. Shoulder tackle. And I don't know what Demonia was trying to do there, but missed. But didn't miss that elbow strike. Kick to the midsection. Into the riptide. Cover. Kick out at 2 by Sunny. And steel steps to the back of Demonia thanks to Goddess. Into the cover. Kick out at 2. Dragon screw leg whip by Goddess onto Sunny. Sunshine. Drop flat on her face by Goddess. What's Goddess have in mind? Sunny fighting out of the corner. Ammonia chucking those trash can into the ring. Goddess rolling out of the ring, and here comes Sunshine with that barbed wire bat. Gets it stolen from her and cracked in the midsection and the back. Now Demonia get rushing back into the ring to get booty busted into the cover. Kick out at 2. Drop kick from Sunny into Demonia on the outside. Series of strikes in return. Sunny sat across the floor. Now Goddess going after Demonia. Russian leg sweep. Kick to the face, and Sunny going for that trash can. Changes her mind. Demonia sent across the floor right into those steel steps. Back in the ring. And Sunny with them jabs to the face on Goddess. And elbow to the face. It busts open Goddess into the cover. And it's down to Sunshine and Demonia. And Goddess got a chance to bleed in this matchup too. Demonia sent to the ropes. Leapfrog. Demonia able to swipe away that drop kick from Sunshine. Sunny slammed onto her face. Into the cover by Demonia. Kick out at 2. Gut wrench. Suplex onto Sunny. Kick to the midsection. Demonia with the riptide into the cover. And that is it. Your winner of the matchup, Demonia Nightwalker. Congratulations to Demonia. Next up, triple threat. 2 out of 3 falls. Pin sub between DJ Springheel, Jose Blanco, and Jesse Jackhammer. Hey now, Junior. Welcome to the stream. Coming out at 6'2", weighing 242 pounds. From Transylvania, Romania, DJ Springheel.
Nobody touches us at all. Shout out, shoot out, spread lying. Spark fire, but we're inside from a double barrel. 12 gauge, can't lock me in your cage. You see us coming and you all together run for cover. We're taking over this town. Here we come, reach for your gun and you better.
And now for our next competitor in this triple threat. Coming out at 5'11", weighing 240 pounds, from Jersey City, New Jersey, the masochist, Jose Blanco. On Jose. And now for our final competitor in this triple threat. Coming out at 6'5", weighing 275 pounds, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the Canadian Nightmare, Jesse Jackhammer. After this will be our main event inside Hell in a Cell, 2 out of 3 pin submission. Ezra Black, Mr. U-Taker, Paul U-Taker, and Jake Bagwell. All 3 competitors are ready. Here we go. Jesse ducking a punch from DJ. Double team by Jesse and Jose. Double DDT onto DJ. And blocked by Jose. Hip toss onto Jesse. Jesse sent flying to the outside. And DJ dropping Jose onto the back of his head. Splash onto Jose by DJ. Oh, Jose trying to go for a roll up. But busted up by Jesse. This is 2 out of 3 falls in this triple threat. Springboard cutter onto Jose. Now getting worked over by DJ. Spinning back fist to DJ by Jose. Now dropping the knees onto the leg of Jesse. And DJ looking triumphant as he finds a safety cone underneath the ring. Knocked out a hand. Punch the face onto Jose. Sends Jose flying out of the ring. I sense the presence of this the Sapphire Chimera Tenko. Welcome to the stream. 2 count only for that the pin attempt inside the ring. DJ with a series of shots. Lifts up Jesse, drops him with the backbreaker. Spine buster by Jose onto DJ. Grabs that traffic cone. Heads to the outside towards Jesse. As Jesse was walking in the direction of DJ. Hip toss into the knee shot to the face of DJ. I believe he just got busted open with that one, too. Pardon that. Stupid car alarm outside the building. We don't need that on the audio. Jesse sent gut burst into the steel steps. DJ facing up against Jose in the back part. Well, Tenko's something. Catherine is still around, so sometimes sometimes connections have to go long distance, or be put on the back burner until certain situations end up being resolved. Well, if it's also a Hunter situation that caused all that destruction back home. You have my empathy.
I remember his dad was a dick. Both him and Tom were hated each other.
Yeah, him and their parents weren't keen
His
on one
father
another.
was like a crime lord.
Like an underlord or something like that, and Tomra, and I guess his family weren't exactly keen on it. And basically it's kind of like whose methods are the best methods, and don't always like what people do. So made people not like the other. But I'm sure, Catherine, it was very happy to see that you have made a return. And Jesse had Jose in a submission, but DJ busting it up in order to not let anybody else but himself get the 2 out of 3 falls. And plus, Tomura's got many other things on his mind at the moment, instead of other than inciting old feuds. Block up between DJ and Jesse. DJ has Jesse up. Power bombs him. Now gets taken down into the mat by Jose. Changes his mind about utilizing that trash can. DJ pulling himself up by the ropes. Jesse back into the ring. Driving DJ under the back of his head. Now set up onto Jose with that reverse DDT into the cover. And busted up by DJ. Around the midsection. Backbreaker neckbreaker combination onto Jesse. Jesse busted open. DJ working over Jose. DJ dropping down onto Jesse. Rain in the right hands. Goes through the cover. Kick out at 2. Punch to the face of Jesse. Then DJ busting open Jose. And I think the U-Takers and Nightwalkers aren't the only ones who know how to do a chin check. Kick out at 2 up by Jose. Oh, lifts up Jose high above his head. DJ letting him drop to the mat. Jesse knocking down DJ. Brings him back to his feet. Takedown. Hooks up them legs. Stomps DJ face first. Jesse with the kick in the midsection on Jose. Turns his attention to DJ, and DJ back first across the ring. Then DJ barrels right through Jose. DJ's got a lot of pent-up aggression to unleash after being tortured for months by the Hunters. Shot to the back. Jose sent into the ropes and slammed down by DJ into the cover. First fall going to DJ Spring Heel. DJ turns his attention to Jesse. Clobbering blows to the back. Now blocks up with Jose. Jose out the back with the chop block to the knee. Jose turns his attention to Jesse. Jesse able to sidestep him. Pin attempt by Jesse. Busted up at 1 by DJ. And that springboard cutter onto DJ. DJ. It's like everybody trying to whoop on everybody. But that's the whole point of this triple threat. Lethal injection cutter onto DJ by Jose. And then Jose gets a barbed wire bat chucked at his face. Flying leg drop onto DJ on the outside. Jesse with the cover. And it's a tie between DJ and Jesse. Jose needing to get on the board. Jesse going after DJ. Brings him to his feet. Sends him towards that barricade. DJ able to stop short before he ends up in the barricade. Jose coming over with that sledgehammer. Shot to the back of Jesse. Excuse me, miss. I need to see. Lock up between Jesse and DJ. Jesse lifts up DJ. And DJ with the elbows to the side of the face to get off his shoulders. Kick the midsection. Spins him around. Into the power bomb onto Jesse. Cover. And busted up by Jose. Jose measuring DJ as the referee gets knocked out. This version of the Sister Abigail, I believe that's what he calls chain fire, if I remember correctly. Cover. Kick out by DJ. Jose whipped across the floor, caught by Jesse. Jose, stunner onto Jesse. DJ barreling right through Jose. Kick to the midsection. Lifts up Jose. Drops him with the power bomb. And Jesse was coming after DJ. Missed with that Claymore kick. Cravat suplex onto DJ. DJ has Jose up. Sends him around into the powerbomb. Goes through the cover. And busted up by Jesse. Stop to the back of the head. Jesse chucking that trash can at Jose. Goes into the ring. Grabs Janice. Changes his mind. DJ follows after him. Oh, as DJ was trying to utilize that sledgehammer, he gets dropped with the cutter into the cover. Busted up at 2 by Jose. Jesse sets up Jose into the jackhammer. And Jose rolling out. Gets cut, and DJ dropped with that tornado DDT. Fighting his way out of the corner. Has Jesse up. Drops him with his snake eyes. Oh, kick to the midsection by returning Jose. Out the back is DJ. Shot to the back. Jose sent into the ropes. Nice knockdown by DJ. DJ getting tripped up by Jesse. Cover. And that is it. Your winner of the match is Jesse Jackhammer. And on to our main event. Time to pay the piper on some claims by Ezra Black.
Good luck, don't die.
Inside Hell in a Cell, 2 out of 3 pin sub. Ezra Black having to take on in a fatal 4-way Mr. U-Taker, Paul U-Taker, and Jake Bagwell. Coming out at 6-foot even weighing 205 pounds from the outer circle of hell, Ezra Black.
Rising up to the sound of your name in the crowd. Calling out for the revolution. Make your way to the crown.
Yeah, his eyes were bugging when his dad dropped that challenge in the challenge channel on Discord. Ezra's eyes were bugging big time, like, oh shit. Dad's like, Dad's like, if you want it, think you can do it? Let's see.
Rising up to the sound of your name in the crowd.
And on to our next competitor. Hey, Alexander. Coming out next at 7 foot even weighing 358 pounds from the outer circles of hell, Mr. U-Taker. Alexander, you're just in time for our main event of the night.
Checkmate, you don't wanna test me.
And on to our next competitor. Coming out at 6'10", weighing 320 pounds from the outer circles of hell, the heir to darkness, Paul U-Taker. Yeah, Dragonheart, Ezra decided to make some hefty claims during the main event of our card on Wednesday. It was a three-way tag, intergender tag match with Paul and Celine U-Taker, Mr. and Mrs. U-Taker, Jake and Whisper Bagwell. And Ezra basically said that he could beat all these geezers. Next thing I know, Atticus is pretty much like, if you think you can, go on ahead. And put the challenge in for him to take on Paul, Mr. U, and Jake inside of the cell. And he's planning on making him take on the ladies too in another show. So yeah.
Deep like I'm digging a grave, like I'm trying to get paid, like today's the day.
Okay, Ezra trying to be all focused. Well, he's gonna really need to focus big time. And our final competitor is 6'5", weighing 290 pounds, from Houston,
I was
Texas,
born with a
Jake
smoke in my
Bagwell.
lungs, dust in my blood and fire on my tongue. Mama said, boy, you'll break more than rules, but I was baptized in a devil's pool. Steel on my hip and pain in my past, a trail of regrets I left in the ash. The law wrote my name on a blood red sky, but I ride with ghosts and I don't ask why. 'Cause outlaws don't apologize. We ride with scars and truth in our eyes. Ain't no heaven where my kind stays, just broken.
No shit, Dragonheart. And Mr. Yu with the suplex onto Ezra. Oh, that was Paul. My bad. I had to focus for a moment. Plus, I was looking in the live chat, so. But in a way, it is sometimes easy to get confused. Paul's pretty much like the younger version of his father anyway, with different gear and his hair pulled back. Plus one half of the Mr. and Mrs. Yu's first set of twins. Ezra with the DDT on the Mr. Yu, going for the cover. Before Andromeda and Jack even got together, got married, and everything, Mr. Yu was looked up to, especially by Ezra, as Papa Yu, like a grandfather. And he basically grew up around all this. And now he's testing his worth against these gentlemen big time. I know Paul and Mr. Yu and Jake are used to facing off against each other. But this is like a meet your maker type of match.
He's doing fairly well for himself so far.
No shit, Dragonheart. I already know you were like literally begging to test yourself against Mr. U-Taker. Hell, Alexander only didn't get his casket matched a week ago against Tiny, all because he was beat the whole unholy hell at NWA. And it was a matter of him getting enough rest and be able to survive that. It's still gonna be, and Colton ended up having to take his place in that matchup. So Alexander's still gonna eventually get a casket match against Tiny. It just is taking longer to do now. So I don't know if it's just a Dragon family tendency to be baptized in hellfire. I don't know. It just seems to be the way it is. So far, no falls on the board. I may end up, I'm gonna book it either on Monday's or Friday's show, Alexander. You'll know soon enough. Ezra with the shoulder tackle on Paul. Paul, someone he looked up to as like an uncle. And basically now it's Mr. Yu and Paul like the in-laws because Andromeda's married to Jack now with kids. 2 count only. On to Mr. Yu. Went high risk, did not get high reward for Ezra.
What, you got stuff to say?
Of course she does. When doesn't she? Looked like Mr. Yu trying to choke the hell out of Jake. Ezra laid out, and now kicked back up on the outside, going back into the match. Ezra going after Jake. Pop-up punch. And a kick out of a pin attempt from Paul Utaker. Covered by Ezra. 2 count only, busted up by Paul. Jake lifting up Paul. GTS to the face into the cover. Busted up by Mr. Yu. Jake sent rolled out of the ring. Now Ezra in the ring with Paul and Mr. Yu. Now Ezra gets sent flying and his father and son inside the ring. Choke slam onto Paul. Jake from behind, shot to the back. Sends Mr. Yu onto the apron. Goes up on mid rope. Went to drop down onto Paul and did not connect. Headbutt from Paul ended up busting open Jake. Superman punch to Ezra by Paul. And busted up by Mr. Yu. And a punch to the face of Paul busts him open. And Mr. Yu now goes for the cover on Jake. Kick out at 1. To the face. Paul set up in a submission. But Paul does not tap. Has Ezra up, drops him with the snake eyes. Shoulder breaker by Jake onto Paul. Turns his attention to Ezra. Boots to the face and ribs and shots to the face. Setting up Ezra into submission. And busted up by Mr. Yu. Revy rooting on her man, Ezra. Paul with the backbreaker into the kick to the face on Mr. Yu. Drives his knees into the back of Mr. Utaker. Now locks up with Ezra. Jake with the uppercut to Ezra. Paul with the driver onto Mr. Utaker. Jake has Paul up in the electric chair. Paul able to fight his way out. Ezra with the drop kick to Paul. And then knockdown shot to Mr. Utaker. Lock up between himself and Jake. Clothesline by Jake. Boot washes to the face on Paul. Pin attempt busted up by Jake. Now the spear into Mr. U. Springboard moonsault
Jake, you're too old to be
onto
doing flippy
Ezra.
shit.
Jeez. Cover onto Mr. U. Busted up by Paul. And Jake going after Ezra. Sends him flying out of the ring. Goes after Paul. Shots to the back. Pendulum slammed face first onto Paul into the cover. Bust up at 1 by Mr. U. Ezra sent onto that ring apron. Jake in the ring with Mr. U Taker. A series of kicks and knee shots. Now Jake going after Ezra. Has him wrapped up in the rope. Shots to the back. Into the backstabber. Paul with the neutralizer onto Mr. U. Ezra sent flying out of the ring. Covered by Jake. Busted up by Paul. Choke slam by Paul onto Mr. U. Busted up by Jake. Oh, Ezra with that pump handle into the pin. Kick out at 2. Now Mr. U kick in the midsection, lifts up Ezra. Power bomb. As Paul and Jake battle on the outside. Mr. U with those damn elbows onto the chest, into a neutralizer, into the cover. Busted up by Paul. Paul slammed onto the back of his head. Leg drop by Mr. U. Knee shot by Jake. Mr. U having to roll out. Jake going after the youngster in Ezra. But Ezra going pretty much holding his own, making sure, trying to help and make sure nobody else gets a fall. And surviving in this matchup. Ezra sent flying out of the ring by Mr. U. And look, another pin attempt. Busted up by Mr. U as well. And first ball going to Jake Bagwell. Jake with a kick to the side of the face of Ezra. Scoop slam by Mr. U onto Jake. Then the leg drop. Into a cover of his own. Busted up by Paul. Paul lifting up Ezra. Dropping him with the snake eyes. Now locked up with Jake. Slammed onto his back. Then a kick to the spine. Leaping neckbreaker onto Jake by Mr. U. Saito suplex onto Mr. U by Paul. Now trying to choke the crap out of Ezra in the corner. Goes for the cover. Busted up by Jake. Jake ahead by 1 fall. This is 2 out of 3. Superman punch onto Jake. And punch to the gut, too. Now, Mr. U going after Paul. Atomic drop. Oh, Jake, I don't know if what he was doing there. I don't know if maybe he was going for the 69 stretch. Who knows? Mr. U has Jake up, slams him down into the cover. And busted up by Paul. Mr. U sent out of the ring. Guillotine choke onto Jake. Busted up by Ezra. Now Ezra with the cover. Kick out at 2 by Paul. Kick in the midsection by Mr. U. Lifts up Ezra, and Ezra with that sunset flip into the pin. Busts up at 1. Oh, Jake with the 69 stretch onto Ezra. Busted up by Mr. U-Taker. And cover. Busted by Mr. U-Taker. Busted up by Paul. Paul with the backbreaker into the kick to the face. Knocking down his dad. Now just slamming Jake on the back of his head multiple times. Throat first. Slams down Ezra. Driving the knee into the back. Saito suplex onto Ezra by Paul. Now Ezra being covered by Mr. U. 2 count only. Busted up by Jake. Paul having Ezra up for the Razor's Edge. But Ezra able to shimmy down into an arm drag onto Paul. Now, Mr. U dropped with that pump handle maneuver by Ezra and busted up by Paul. Dragon screw leg whip by Mr. U to Paul. Lock up between Jake and Ezra. Jake raining the rights and lefts to the face of Ezra. And then, I think that was a backstabber or a neck breaker by Jake onto Paul. Now Mr. U working him over. Paul has Mr. U up. Mr. U with those elbow shots able to get off the shoulders. Headbutts Mr. U. Spear by Jake onto Paul. And busted up by Ezra. Jake. GTS to the face of Ezra. Into the cover. Busted up by Paul. Paul whipping Mr. U into the corner. Jab to the face. Chop to the back. Jake lifted up by Paul. Driven head first onto the mat. Then the spear by Ezra onto Paul.
Just that was a close one.
Okay. and Ezra tossed out of the ring. Jake going for the cover on Paul. Bust up by Ezra at 1. Kick the midsection, clobbering blow to the back of Paul by Mr. U. Then the elbow drop onto Jake. Now, series of strikes onto Ezra, lifts him up by the throat and choke slams him. And Paul with a forearm to the back of the head on Mr. U. Now Paul going after Ezra. And gets caught, and Paul gets caught by Jake. Mr. U with the double-handed choke slam onto Ezra. Now Mr. U winding up the arm, wrenching the arm of Paul. On the outside, Ezra sent over across the floor, as well as Mr. U. Uppercut to Paul by Ezra, and uppercut to Jake by Mr. U. And Paul sent flying through that cell wall. And Ezra going back inside the cell after sending Paul flying across the floor. Now Mr. U sent out of the Hell in the Cell. Now it's like he's sends Jake back into the ring, but doesn't go after him. The pins and submissions only land inside the ring. Mr. U and Paul heading up to the top, as well as Jake. Less than 8 minutes in this matchup. This is a 2 out of 3 falls a matchup, but time runs out, and Jake still has that one fall. He's the winner. Man punch to Ezra. And all four battling really close to the edge of that ceiling. Paul drops the GTS by Jake. And Mr. U going after Ezra. Everybody trading shots on top of that cell. Ezra. Power slam onto Paul. Jake with the elbow strikes onto Ezra. Drop kick to the back. Action like Sleep On to Jake by Ezra. Ezra going after. It's going after Mr. U. Didn't. No, that was going after Paul. Basically, all four beating the unholy hell out of each other, trying not to die.
I was so mad about dying. I've done it twice.
Yes, but you've never nearly died flying off of a fucking off the top of the cell. You've
Have you
managed to.
seen how many times I've fallen?
But you've managed to get the fuck up and go back up. Like, yay, let's go again.
Speaking of falling, Ezra almost did. Come on, son, you can do it.
Oh God! Now all we need is
Okay,
Ezra,
look. Hold this one.
and now he's like, I gotta get back up there. They're having fun without me.
He did it.
Jeez. I'm sorry, our son has a death wish just like you do.
It runs in the family.
I know it does.
At least my son.
A lot of times I have to have restraint because, yeah, they can't go without both parents. Upward and Seguri onto Jake by Paul.
It's a rite of passage. You have to fall off the cell or at least go through the top of it at least once or twice before you can be accepted.
I have. Plenty of times. It hurts just as much as just being regularly tossed out of the ring.
Damn it, Ezra.
I mean, he's not anywhere up. He's not up on the.
No, he fell back off the cell.
Jesus. Why did he fall climbing up the damn thing?
No, he was on top and then he got shoved off.
Oh my gosh. They're like, yeah, you're not getting these falls. Fuck that. You're not joining the fun up on top of the cell. Fuck that. Jeez. I swear we do need one of them damn clips of people falling off the damn cell. Jake with the elbow shots to the midsection on Ezra. And a boot to the face from Jake.
We call this a learning experience.
It was originally to be the you take your family playground, but this is basically not just a learning experience, but this is what happens when you fuck around and find out.
Yeah, that's what a learning experience is.
Ezra, hip tossed by Mr. U. About to be less than a minute left in this matchup.
Get out of my damn head, you voodoo enchantress. I was literally just
Less than 30 minutes, 30 seconds. Powerbomb onto Paul by Jake. Mr. U. No, that's Paul with the power bomb onto Ezra. Jeez Louise.
I did it right the first time. That was Mr. U. And the in the green.
Okay. And time has run out. I'd still say Jake won that one because he ended up only being the only one to get a fall out of this whole thing.
Do you really want to consider the win, or do you?
Okay.
I mean, yes, you got the one fall, but it is a 2 out of 3 falls match, so technically there's an asterisk next to it.
Okay.
Figure it out later, but I wouldn't personally give them the win, but I wouldn't personally give any of them a fucking loss either, because the rules of the match are 2 out of 3 falls. I would just redo it on another show.
Okay. Oh. Well, everybody, that's been our show for tonight. I thank everybody who stopped in for the live episode. Whether for a minute, an hour, the whole freaking show. Appreciate everybody who will be watching this on the replay.
We will catch you all later. Good night, everybody.